Welcome to Nobody Drives. Today, we're diving into the story of a car that became more than just metal and wheels. It became a movement. The Toyota AE86, the humble Corolla that turned into a legend. The Drift King's first love. Buckle up. This isn't just about horsepower. It's about heart power. The birth of a giant slayer. It's 1983. Toyota launches yet another Corolla, the fifth generation. Nothing spectacular, just another practical commuter for the masses. But hidden within that family lineup was a wild card, the AE86. A lightweight, rear-wheel drive coupe in a world already moving to front-wheel drive. It wasn't meant to be a racer. It was meant to be cheap, reliable. Yet it had something no spreadsheet could measure. Balance. A 1.6-liter twin-cam 4AGE engine, rear-wheel drive, perfect 50-50 weight distribution, and a chassis that whispered, "Go sideways." Toyota didn't realize it at the time, but they'd accidentally built the perfect driver's car. The last of the analog samurai before the digital storm. Enter the Drift King. Some legends are born, others are built, one corner at a time. Keiichi Tsuchiya, a young racer with a second-hand AE86 and something to prove. He didn't have factory sponsorships or million-yen parts. He had skill, passion, and a philosophy to master car control through drifting. Tsuchiya began practicing on Japan's mountain passes, the Tuge. He filmed his runs, releasing underground VHS tapes that would inspire a generation. Soon his AE86 wasn't just a car, it was an extension of his soul. The world called him the Drift King, and his weapon of choice, the humble Corolla Levin and Sprinter Trueno. If drifting had a love story, the AE86 was the first kiss. The 4AGE Symphony. Let's talk about that heart, the 4AGE. A high-revving 1.6-liter four-cylinder developed with Yamaha. It screamed to 7,600 RPM, singing with the precision of a violin. It wasn't powerful, barely 128 horsepower, but when you're driving something that weighs just 900 kilograms, you don't need numbers. You need feel. Every gear shift was a conversation, every rev match a handshake between man and machine. In a world before traction control and drive modes, the AE86 taught drivers to be better drivers. No filters, no excuses, just you, the wheel, and the road. Initial D, the pop culture resurrection. By the late 90s, the AE86 was almost forgotten, until an anime, Initial D, brought it roaring back to life. A teenage tofu delivery driver named Takumi Fujiwara, an AE86, and the mountains of Gunma. Suddenly, the world rediscovered the magic of momentum. In every episode, that car defied physics, logic, and reason. The AE86 became a cultural icon, symbolizing skill over money, driver over car, heart over horsepower. While the show exaggerated some things, the message was real. If you know your car, if you understand balance, you don't need 500 horsepower to win. Initial D didn't just revive the AE86, it immortalized it. It turned a 1980s economy coupe into a dream machine for a new generation. The legacy, when a Corolla became a philosophy. Decades later, the AE86 still drifts through our culture. From grassroots racing to JDM meets, from Japan to California. It's not just nostalgia, it's a reminder. The AE86 wasn't about perfection. It was about connection, about the purity of driving. When cars were analog, light, and soulful. Even Toyota remembers. In 2022, they brought it back, the GR86, a spiritual successor to the legend. Lightweight, rear-wheel drive, and designed for the same reason. Fun. Because the AE86 wasn't just a car, it was a statement. You don't need the fastest car to feel alive. From mountain passes to manga panels, from VHS tapes to YouTube, the AE86 proves one timeless truth. Cars with soul never die. Thanks for watching Nobody Drives. Like, subscribe, and see you next time. And remember, it's not about speed. It's about the story.